Well, my name is Gerould. Most people call me G-Man. I've been blessed to be the Sacramento Kings radio play-by-play announcer for 38 years now. And tonight happens to be one of those milestone nights as we get ready for our 3,000th Kings broadcast. Screen from Sabonis. HB drives, goes strong, and throws down a two-hand jam. Harrison.
Defense, my number one staple is communication.
Steal, Fox, breakaway, Fox, windmill.
The guy that communicated the most within our organization is G-Man. So G-Man got the defensive player of the chain tonight.
The G-Man!
Our players really thought that G-Man deserved it tonight because of his ability to communicate with the public.
I'm a blessed individual, and I appreciate so much that I get a chance to do what I do.
Together on three! 1, 2, 3! Yeah!
Mike doesn't know yet. Won Coach of the Month, big time for him. The last time someone won Coach of the Month with the Kings was Adelman in 04 and in 02, and then Gary St. Jean before that. So Jordy called a coaches meeting. No one knows what for. I sent out a text and said a situation with the player came up. So everyone's a little tense. They don't know what happened. So we're going to bring everyone in and then congratulate Mike for the award. So big kudos to Mike.
Okay, so Domas, HB, and Fox came up to me on this OKC trip. They said it's been building for a couple of weeks, so I didn't want Ray and Sable to leave off his call. So they said it's been, let's see here, since 2004 that the Kings coach has won Coach of the Month.
Thank you, guys. Obviously, you guys are the one that won the show. Every time anybody talks to me about what we're doing, I swear on my grandson, and he's the most treasured thing that I have out there, Iverson. But it's really because of you guys. You guys have been phenomenal, and this is my fourth time, whatever, being a head coach, and I tell people, I say it's the best time I've ever had. Not great. You've been absolutely phenomenal.
Like that? You like that? You like that? Keep him on his toes.
Appreciate you, sir. Okay. More national games you have, that means you're doing something right for the most part in our league, and it means that you're starting to get the respect that you feel like you deserve.
Hi, everybody. We welcome you. Great to have you with us. I'm Brian Anderson, along with the coach, Stan Van Gundy.
But again, you have to earn it.
And as you can hear, it is an electric atmosphere in Sacramento. And they are ready for the Kings and the Knicks tonight.
We still got a lot of basketball left, so we have to keep focusing on taking care of us.
Not wanting to give up the threes.
Oh, wow, Coach. Sabonis misses. Hartenstein, an offensive rebound. Flurry and moves, and he drops it off for Hartenstein. The trigger man, Lyle, springs free.
A very, very good player.
Sabonis takes on Robinson. Takes it, shows it, left hand into the hands of McBride. Up ahead. Randall running the floor, gets an easy one. No good. And Hart, another offensive rebound. He's got 6 offensive rebounds tonight. Working on a double-double, maybe a triple-double. Oh, it's McBride with an offensive board. Another chance for the Knicks. To the fourth foul. Oh, my goodness. De'Aaron Fox exploding to the rim. Short, Hart. Oh, my goodness. Another offensive rebound. Mike Brown cannot believe what he is seeing over there on the Kings sideline. Fox, crossover. Fox goes, hangs, and scores. And that's it. And the Sacramento Kings hold off the Knicks
Good win. Because at the end of the day, that's what it was. It was a good win. We found a way to get it done. But we all know that that's as simple as that. And it's my job to keep it real with you guys. You got a kid coming in here that just physically kicked Art, Josh Hart. He had 8 offensive rebounds. They had 23 for the game. 23 offensive rebounds for the game. I said it, it's a good win. We got to feel good about the win. We got to find ways to get wins down the stretch. To me, I look at this as having carryover to playoffs. You got to understand what bringing it physically means to win a basketball game. And we didn't do it. We found a way to win, but we did not bring it physically. Feel good about the win, but let's look inside and come back and let's get this win Sunday with some physicality, getting ready for these damn playoffs. Bring it in.
Together on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Together. If you can stay healthy, if you can compete, if you're organized, you got to get a little luck in everything you do in life, but if you do those 3 things, you're going to make the playoffs in this league. We've been pretty healthy, and I give everybody in that locker room that's on the medical performance side a ton of credit, because that's a big piece or a big part in where we're sitting right now.
The health and performance team is made up of 2 very separate but very integrated groups. First, player health, which is really our athletic trainers or player medical doctors, and then player performance, which is often thought of as strength and conditioning and the more traditional functions that we see in the weight room.
My role is to oversee 3 key pillars of what we do for our players off the court. That's strength and conditioning, so that's training, what most people think of training. Sports science, and that involves anything where we're trying to gather information about our players to make better decisions. Sometimes that's using on-court information, sometimes that's using off-court information. And the 3rd pillar is nutrition, so that involves what we feed our players at home at our practice facility, what we're giving them during games and practices, and then what we cater when we travel on the road as well.
Ultimately, we want to create these robust, resilient athletes who are capable of performing at the highest levels night in and night out. And what I need to do is to be able to take that, synthesize it down, and allow my team to have the autonomy to kind of do what they think is best to reach that goal. But ultimately, I need to be that person that helps facilitate what our actual goals are.
I truly believe connecting with the players is the most important part of my job. Without connecting with a player, you're not going to get the best out of them, and you're not going to be able to perform and do the things that you want to do with an athlete. You know, if a player says, oh, I feel like I can't turn this way, or I can't cut off this foot, later let's go on the table, let's see if we can improve that so that, again, they're optimized for playing on the court at the highest level.
We recognize that each individual has his own individual goals, career goals, and we're here to help because we fundamentally believe we can help players achieve their individual goals with a team mindset. And if we do that, then we're going to help drive winning on the floor.
Together on 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah.
When I bought the team 10 years ago, I got a taste of the excitement and the importance that basketball has in Sacramento and the lives of people in Sacramento.
This team belongs to the fans and it belongs to the city. It hasn't been easy being a Sacramento King fan the last 16 years. We saved a team. We built an iconic arena. And now we get to watch a really wonderful product on the court.
Sometimes you kind of get tired of your teammates a little bit because you're around each other 24/7, but I think we did a really good job of staying with each other, going to dinners, trying to build that bond.
They love playing with each other. They really believe in the coach. Coach of the month, coach of the year, the best coach in the association.
I think this team was obviously underestimated at the beginning of the year, and we proved them wrong. I can only imagine the excitement once we eventually make it to the playoffs. Sacramento fans are known as the greatest and loudest fans in the world, and I think that we'll continue that legacy.
Knocks down his first touch. Edwards with a little get back at the other end.
There's a big discrepancy.
Oh, Metu set it with his chest and won. Up the floor, Fox gonna go to work. Pulls up for the winner. Got it. Deep Fox with some dynamite. Blown up the Bulls. Turner on the handoff for three. Barnes through the net. Got it. Welcome everyone to the Rose City, where the Sacramento Kings have rolled into town with hopes of securing a spot in the NBA postseason. Relocates. Monk looked at his wrist and said, I got time today. Over to Murray for the record. Got it. Murray blazes himself into these rooms. The Sacramento Kings are going to the playoffs.
I'm having a hard time holding it together because does this city, the fans that have shown up, that have followed, that have been there ride or die through the whole thing, I'm so happy for this fan base. You deserve it.
Nice dime inside, Herter with the layup. Kevin Herter has 6 quick ones.
Even knocking down his 7th triple, number 201.
The Sacramento Kings are your 2023 Pacific Division champions. And why not smile about it? But there are bigger fish to hunt.
That's what you're supposed to do, and that's what you're capable of doing. And you guys got to take that amongst yourselves and make sure it has carryover every time you step out on the floor, especially at this point in the season. Motherfuckers earned it, division fucking champs. Hell of a job. What you got?
All right, like Coach said, you guys brought the physicality. They scored 46 in the paint. 103 points allowed. That's a playoff level right there. Elaine, great job. You foul a lot, but all you guys being locked in. HB with Ingram, cancel your minutes. Everybody did a great job. Today the chain is about trust, and you guys know that we talked about building our trust. There's one person here that you guys have been able to trust over the years.
It's amazing. Something that I've been not waiting for that moment, but it's something that it's just takes a long time. It took a long time here in Sacramento. Super happy for everybody involved in this locker room. Just seeing from day one the hard work that they've been putting in, it's finally paying off. Sounds unreal, but it's like every day I think about it, I'm like, is this a real moment? But it is. So I'm thankful for the chance to do this, and great locker room that I have.
I just want to appreciate everybody in this locker room. Since day one, this is the best training camp I've seen. Thank you, Coach, for making everybody in this room better at what they do.
Thank you.
Together on 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah!
Welcome everyone to Sacramento. After 17 long, laborious years, the Sacramento Kings have finally emerged and into the playoffs. The Golden State Warriors and the Sacramento Kings.